Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to dive deep into the science behind something really fascinating, healing hypnosis. And this isn't just guesswork. We're talking about insights from over 2 decades of research to really pull back the curtain on what this is and, how it actually works. So let's just start with a big question. What if everything you think you know about hypnosis, the stage shows, the swinging pocket watches, what if that's all just a myth? What if, at its very core, hypnosis is a powerful tool that's actually grounded in real, verifiable science? Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack today. Okay, so the word itself, hypnos, is actually Greek for sleep. But here's the thing, it's not actually sleep. Not at all. Think of it more as a specific technique, a way to access our subconscious mind. And that subconscious, it's like this huge, vast library inside of us, holding all our forgotten memories and the really deep-seated beliefs that pretty much shape everything about who we are. All right, so let's leave all that folklore behind. It's time to look at the modern, scientific take on what's really going on here. And here is the absolute key takeaway. Today, we understand hypnosis as being basically synonymous with neuroprogramming. I mean, think of it like this. It's like updating the software that runs in your mind. And this isn't just a cool idea. It's a concept that's totally backed by modern neuroscience. The study of how our brain can literally be rewired. So you might be asking, what does this subconscious part of our mind even control? Well, pretty much everything. It's the storage unit for all the beliefs and memories that dictate our automatic reactions. We're talking everything from anxiety to those habits you just can't seem to shake. It literally builds the lens through which you see reality. And that, in turn, has a direct, massive impact on your overall health. Okay, let's get even more specific now. Let's zoom in and look at the actual, tangible changes that are happening inside the brain when someone is in a state of hypnosis. This is where it gets really, really interesting. Check this out. When you're awake, right, your conscious mind is driving the bus, and your subconscious is kind of in the back seat. When you're asleep and dreaming, it flips. The subconscious is at the wheel. But in hypnosis, this is the amazing part. Both are active at the same time. You are totally aware and present, but you're also accessing that deeper subconscious layer of your mind. It's a truly unique. And how is that even possible? Well, it's because our brains aren't just a fixed piece of hardware. Not at all. They're incredibly dynamic. There's this concept called neuroplasticity, which is just the brain's ability to form new connections. It's like forging new trails in a dense forest. And that's how we build new habits and beliefs. It can even create brand new brain cells through something called neurogenesis. Our brains are literally designed to be recreatable. So how does hypnosis actually leverage this incredible ability of the brain? Well, studies from Harvard, led by Dr. David Spiegel, show a really clear 3-step process. First, that part of our brain that's always analyzing and judging everything, it just quiets down. Second, our connection to our body and our senses gets way stronger, more intense. And third, the brain becomes much more open to connecting our emotions with our deep memories. And that is the perfect state for rewriting old patterns, because that critical guard at the door of your conscious mind has just relaxed. I mean, this power to literally change our own brain is just profound, right? But what if the mind's influence goes even deeper than that? Let's take a bit of a leap now and explore how all of this connects to the fundamental laws of physics. And this is where things get really, really wild. See, we are so much more than just biological beings. In a way, we're quantum and multidimensional. Our mind, it's like our own personal quantum field. I mean, just think about it for a second. In your imagination, you can be anywhere, at any time, instantly. That inner world is your playground for creating, for remembering, for exploring any possibility. And this right here, this is the core principle. If you take one thing away, let it be this. This is the big aha moment. Your neurobiology, your nervous system, your cells, your entire body, it does not and cannot tell the difference between something you vividly imagine and something that is actually happening. Just let that sink in for a minute. The implications are huge. It means the reality you create in your mind has a direct, totally measurable effect on your physical health. Your imagination isn't just some fluffy fantasy land. It's an incredibly powerful tool that is actively shaping your biology and all of your automatic responses to the world around you. Okay, so we've talked about the brain science, we've touched on quantum theory, but what does any of this mean for you, like in real life? Why does this actually matter? Well, the applications are just incredibly broad. Because you're working directly with the subconscious operating system, you can do things like balance your nervous system, which means less stress, better sleep. You can learn to regulate tough emotions like anxiety or sadness. You can literally reprogram those limiting beliefs, like the classic, I'm not good enough. You can even explore the deep roots of chronic symptoms that sometimes conventional medicine just can't seem to figure out. I just love this analogy. It means you don't have to be just a passive passenger in your own body. You can actually step up to the podium and become the director of your body's orchestra, actively creating harmony between your mind, your emotions, and your biology. Of course, anytime we talk about accessing the subconscious, some pretty natural questions come up, right? Like, is it safe? Is this for everyone? So let's just tackle those head on. First off, and this is super important, you don't need any particular belief system, religion, or philosophy for this to work. It's not about faith. Because it's a scientific method rooted in how your brain actually functions, it just works. It's simply a tool for self-exploration, and it's accessible to absolutely anyone. And let's be crystal clear about safety. This is a conscious practice. You are not asleep, you are not unconscious, you are in control the entire time. And you remember everything afterwards. It's a completely safe practice with no negative side effects, and it's all designed to empower you, not to take away your control. So I want to leave you with this final thought. If your mind truly has the power to change your biology, to literally rewrite old patterns and create new states of health and well-being, what then is your true potential? I mean, what could you achieve if you learned how to consciously direct that incredible power?